The Normal Nerds Podcast, where two very normal dudes talk about very nerdy stuff and whatever else we feel like talking about. I'm your host, Maxwell Street.
And I'm your host, who thinks he has an upset this season, Dave Spates.
This episode is our weekly anime review, so sit back, relax, and welcome to the Normal Nerds Podcast. All right, Davis.
Yo, we back.
Weekly anime review.
Let's go.
We got 3 anime this week. When this episode comes out, Dan to Dan will be on its final episode.
Yes. Yeah,
So we're not reviewing that. We're reviewing Dan to Dan episode.
That'll be in next week.
11.
Whenever we get that anime review out.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I forgot about
We'll
that.
do like
Christmas
we'll do like a season review or something.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah. But
Well, it'll probably be in our top anime of the year. So
I think so. Yeah, so far.
Yeah,
I think I do it. It's definitely. It's happening. I think it's my favorite song, favorite anime opening of the season.
It's becoming your
I think
favorite?
it knocked Mashal out. I was like,
wow.
I listened to. I think I sent it into the chat today. It's like they put the 2 songs right next to each other in an Instagram reel, and I was like, I like the Dan one more. I don't even think it's recency bias thing. I'm just like, I vibe to this better.
Yeah, it does grow on you.
Yeah, it does.
Like,
Mashal's is really good. I think it might still win,
Bing,
but
bong,
like,
bong, bing, bong, bong, bing, bong, bong, bong.
but yeah, Dan's just like, it's not high. It's so good.
It is really good. Speaking of Dan and Dan, will be the first anime we're reviewing, episode 11.
Yes.
Another phenomenal episode.
Oh,
got
goodness.
Gigi, Momo's first crush.
Those ridiculous faces and everything.
Oh, it was fantastic.
I love how it's animated. It's just like it's so ridiculous. And I was like, okay, this is fantastic. Would this personality work in a real school? No, not at all. The girls would not be falling for this in any way whatsoever. But I'm glad it's working here. It's pretty funny.
It is funny how well it's working. I love how it works on our friends.
Works so well on our friends.
Yeah.
And they are happy to lean into it too. It's like, yeah.
And I love when he's like, we're living together and we're in love. I did like when the one friend though gets in between. She's like, she's already got a boyfriend. Okura-kun. Was that you?
No.
Okay.
I know. We're Okura-kun there. I forgot how did he react to that? I forgot about that part.
React to what part?
Did he react to that part?
He wasn't in the class for that.
Oh,
he's not in
okay.
her class.
Okay, that makes sense.
He's in like the smart kid class.
Oh, is he? Okay,
Yeah, you'll
okay,
find out
okay,
later.
okay.
Like, I mean, at least I'm assuming because every kid in this class is pretty much a smart person. So.
Yeah, okay.
So I'm
That
assuming
makes
he's in
sense.
the smart. I know he's like, I did like when it cuts to his class and the teacher's like, so jealousy is the word we're talking about. And I was like,
That was fantastic with Okura and stuff. Yeah, it was. So far, I think he's gonna be. So far, he's already. I know. He becomes an addition to the group. Already an amazing addition with what might be a super sad crybaby backstory with his parents being in the hospital right now because of a ghost just like sucking the life out of them. I don't know, but whatever's going on. Seriously, don't move to old mansions ever. Apparently, and no matter what country you're in.
in deep Japanese woods.
Yeah, in the woods.
They did a good job making the ghost look really creepy.
I'm excited to see what it actually looks like
Yeah.
because obviously they're going to go there because Momo's grandma there is like, do this job for me. I'll
Yeah.
buy you uniforms.
I know, because that was the whole thing, and I did like how she's like, well, of course I can't do it because I can't use my powers there, which is really funny because it's like that might be either a lie or a limitation now that I'm thinking about it because it's like well, Momo uses her powers anywhere.
Yeah, but Momo just has psychic powers.
Yeah, but you'll see.
Oh, okay. All right. We'll see how this goes. So far, the show has filled in every gap that it needs to, so we'll see how that works. But it was funny though when I was watching that with Emily, and I remember when they said, "Oh, why don't you just go do it?" and talking to the grandma, I was like, "You moron! She can't use her powers outside the area." And I just said, "It was like, yes, excellent, yes,
Nice.
like, I concur. I concur."
I knew it. I do love the grandma and Turbo Granny like watching a show together, just dying laughing.
I know. 2 old people hanging out.
Yeah, I know.
2 grandmas.
Yeah, she looks very old.
Yeah. I thought it was wild that the callback, something that I didn't think we'll ever get the answer to actually is that the kid that Momo liked was the one that Gigi is the one that made fun of her, like her first crush and all that stuff. And I was like, oh, when I saw that happen, I was like, oh, he's the kid, it's him. That was funny. I did not expect that to happen. That was like a storyline. I thought like, oh, there's just like a little thing, part of her backstory. That's so nice. And then it was like, oh, I know. It's actually important. It's still important.
Yeah.
Because I forgot about it for a second there.
That is nice. The drawing of him too, just like he's such a good.
I know.
And where I'm at least where I'm in the manga, which I'm still like probably like 100 chapters behind, but like he's actually not interested in Momo.
Yeah. Okay.
Like right now, it looks like he's like kind of doing that, but like he's just interested in girls.
Yeah, I don't get the vibe.
He's just interested in girls. Or he's not interested in Ira either.
Really?
Yeah, no.
That was surprising. I can see being interested in Ira.
But I do. Speaking of Ira, I do love in the beginning. She's like, "It's a demon that you brought." Blah blah. She's like, "Oh, I'm gonna get you." And she's like, "You turned so fast."
I know. She just keeps flip flopping so hard on them. Just like, yeah, thanks for helping me. Now you're a bad person again. Or at least she did say it's like, once we deal with the alien threat, then I'll deal with you. I like how she keeps adding things onto her title too, and Momo points it out. That one got me good.
And then the mannequin, the whole sequence of the mannequin is fantastic. First of all, they definitely paid good money for that one song because they're like, we're using it multiple times.
I made comments about that. Which like when I was watching, it was like anime, and like anime loves that song. Yeah, they have that song in Kill La Kill too.
No, do they?
Yeah, they do. I think there's other anime I've watched where they love that
goofy action anime likes it.
But it was very funny. It was like the show is just very good at keeping like this like the slow sad parts just like. Don't worry about those. Because, like, Okarun was doing his depressed thing there. It was like, I'm going to walk off. No one likes me, blah, blah, blah. For, like, the 10th time in this 11, 12-episode show. And then, it's out of nowhere, this mannequin with his ball comes running by, jumping over him. And I was like, this show's fantastic.
Well, and also, they're just so good at doing, like, crazy comedy. Like, that's what I'm enjoying out of this. It's kind of like regular show style, like, stuff where it's just like, what is happening?
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
This is all ridiculous. And I really did like. I totally forgot how bad Okarun's haircut was originally. Because they do a flashback. It
does like scrag. Oh yeah, the bowl cut.
Yeah, the bowl cut. I forgot all about how bad it looked originally.
I did forget about that.
Because like when like the mannequin finds this girl and all this kind of stuff, and then he's like speaking to her, and then it's like a callback to Okarun having Momo in his life. So it's like it's good. It's good correlation in the first episode to this, but like yeah, I was like, oh my god, how dorky and dumb your haircut was.
I know.
Now it was cool.
I like how that ball has a magical power to bring a mannequin and the mannequin's wife to life.
Obsolete model of a wife or something.
I don't know what that. I don't understand. I don't understand it at all, and I don't care. It's great. It's fantastic. What a ridiculous storyline.
Yeah.
But overall, it was great. It was just one of those episodes where it's like nothing crazy important was happening, but the entire time you're just like. This is just such a good vibe right now. It's just so much fun to watch.
It was
even their slow episodes, like this wasn't a slow episode, but even like their slower episodes are fantastic.
And then next episode they go to Gigi's house.
Oh, really? Would you go there that soon? Nice.
I mean, they should be. It looks like they are. It looks like we're gonna be left on a huge cliffhanger.
Okay.
Because there's no way they can do that arc in one episode.
Well, they're doing. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Well, they are bringing it back in the summer. So
yeah, so it's pretty quick.
I think they're keeping it a split season formula sort of thing.
I don't know. That's not a split season. That's a whole new season.
You think?
6 months, 8 months, maybe. That's a whole new season. What's
a split season usually like then?
A split season would be like what Invincible did, or what Ray Zero's doing, where that's like they take like 3 weeks off or something like that.
Okay.
You can split season almost a year later.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then you're just talking about seasons. Then every season's a split season. Then.
I mean, usually a season. From okay, maybe it's different now because the format's changed to 12 episodes is the common thing. The way I remember it being was that when you had 12 episodes, you had to have 24 episodes for it to be a full season.
No, that's not even an old thing.
It's like from a couple years ago before they started moving to the 12 episode.
12 episodes are that's even old school too.
Oh, okay.
When I first started watching anime, that was like 12 episodes was common.
Okay.
But they never finished anything.
Okay.
They would just have 12 episodes of a show and then leave and you never see it again. It was horrible.
Okay. Sounds good.
Yeah. You disagree with this completely.
I'm not gonna. It's the point that is absolutely moot. It does not matter.
Yeah, but
I disagree, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah, no.
So we look at the episodes.
Yeah, because regardless, we're gonna be left on a huge cliffhanger. Because I thought they either weren't gonna get to this arc. Or they were gonna I totally forgot about the mannequin episode. I'm not gonna lie. I totally forgot about that.
Well, it's a fast episode. It's half the episode is them just chasing him down.
Yeah,
which is fun and amazing. It's animated out of his shoes.
Phenomenal.
But when he splits apart. Momo was a monster, just beating the shit out of his heart the entire time. For a second there, I thought she had his dick or something, which would be in line with this show, and just punching the dick every time. But heart makes sense too.
Yeah, that would have been in line with the show hardcore. I will say, when the next season comes out, it's one of those shows, man. You got to be when you have an opening as good as that, you're like, crap. Now we have to have something just as good.
Yeah.
Like, it's like you have to have something like almost like as good. Like,
just keep hiring creepy nuts until they fall off.
They're nailing it.
They're killing it.
They had the best 2 anime openings of the season. The year.
100% agree with that. Easily.
Yeah, I feel like. Well, will Dan to Dan be in the anime awards? What is it? November or October?
I thought it was October. I thought the winter season didn't count usually.
Yeah. And that would have been. Yeah, they would have been in it because they would have been.
I guess winter season
3 months.
Next season.
It's 3 months. So this show started in September.
But you need to have a full season of it out first, though.
I think you just need to start in it.
You think? Okay, all right.
Or you have to have like a certain.
I remember Jujutsu Kaisen. They did like the first half of the season.
Oh yeah, they did do that.
Remember that? And then like the second half was.
I don't know. First of all, I hate that. Stop that.
I know.
Like even if it is like a true split season show, like you know how Re:Zero's doing, like they're, which I didn't even know what they were doing because like it would have been nice if they called the season part 1.
Because I don't know what's going on with it.
Well, they did a split season.
Oh, okay.
Because the next thing is called Re:Zero Start or whatever this arc is, part 2. It's like, oh, well, it would have been nice if you said part 1 for the first one, so we would have known.
Kind of fun. Do we know when it starts?
I think it's like January. I think it's like
first
week of January.
Cool. That's fine.
I have to double check, but I think it's like the first week of January.
Sick.
But I was gonna say is I hate when Crunchyroll does that. They're like, well, it's like a split season. It's like that's one season.
Yeah.
When you applied split season, it means the season got split up.
Yeah.
So that's one season, and that should be what the show counts for. Because I hated when they did that with Jujutsu Kaisen.
It was annoying because it was in there. It was the same season was in there twice, and it's like that doesn't make any sense.
It's just not fun voting for that.
No, it's not. I want to be in the board meeting that decided that. Just like some just absolute nerd there. It's like I really like Jujutsu Kaisen, so we're gonna put it in there twice.
Yeah, that's probably what I was like. Well, also my anime list does that and it annoys me. It's like breaks up shows by like seasons, and I'm just like for like best shows, and it's like just do the show.
Yeah,
just do the show overall.
That's really, really weird. Because like One Piece and stuff is never in the running for it, so they can't like even argue like stuff with continuous shows. Those shows all have a completion of a season in there, So I don't know.
One Piece once again will obviously win.
I mean, it would win best anime every year.
Yeah, it would. Yeah, that's why they have that best continuing anime.
Yeah.
Smartly,
which it better still keep winning.
Oh, it would definitely win. I don't even know what else was continuing. The only thing that like would be like 1,000 Year Blood War.
Yeah.
It's first of all, that category is specifically made for One Piece.
Yes,
because they don't want to put.
They had to box it somewhere.
They don't want to put One Piece in like because Egghead was incredible.
Yeah, it's been a while.
It's not done yet, but like
no.
But like
April, baby.
You can't like or like say Wano, whatever. Like like if that was in for best anime, it's like well obviously that was the best. But like so they'll put like best continuing anime, and then they'll put like they'll put like say they put like My Hero, they put it in best anime. Even though it's technically a continuing anime. Or Jujutsu Kaisen, they put it in best anime and it's like, even though it's technically a continuing anime.
Yeah, I get
it's like that category was just made for One Piece.
Yeah,
100%. Because they were like, we gotta put it in.
Yeah, we gotta put it in. We gotta put it in a box corner or something. So, there. So,
also, last year they were pretty risky with that when they put best main characters and they put Luffy in it. And I was like, and Luffy won. And I was like, what are you doing?
What are you doing? You're gonna lose this one.
Put One Piece stuff in.
Like, you're gonna lose this. You're gonna lose this 10 out of 10 times.
Yeah.
Like every time it's gonna be Luffy.
Yeah.
Like, don't do this. Don't do this.
All right, and then on to Shangri-La Frontier season
2. Good episode.
This is a solid episode.
Yes, it was
very solid episode.
I did enjoy. I just continued up with where he like started out destroying the big machine boss thing, whatever the hell it was called.
Of course, those gauntlets are awesome.
When you first got him, I was like, I know it's gonna be super cool. They look fucking ridiculous.
I agree
and then they're just like, well, they're cool enough. Doesn't matter anymore.
Yeah, I 100% agree with you. Honestly, when he put him on the first time, I was like, it's kind of disappointing.
Yeah, it got just a little bit. I was kind of hoping for Twin Blades or something like that again. Honestly.
And then I was like, no, these are cool. Like how they do things. Like I was like, okay, well, these are really cool.
These are sick. What did he got something out of it too, didn't he? He got I can't remember what the loot was from the boss drop.
Oh, I don't remember either.
Yeah, right.
I know he got like a new belt thing.
That was.
But he bought that at a store.
He bought that. Okay.
Yeah, he bought
did he have it crafted or did he buy that?
He went and bought it at a store.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Yeah. I don't know. Remind me what else happened this episode. I'm
well, then he meets up with Saiger Zero. Thought Saiger Zero.
Oh yeah.
Thought he was late. in reality.
Fantastic. Tiger Zero was there an hour early.
And then Tiger Zero's like, I'll do it for free, because she just wants to hang out with him. And he's like, suspicious.
Yes. Oh, one thing I'll go back to real fast before we move on to that, because I do remember that. But we had a solid JoJo call out in this episode.
Oh, did we?
Yeah, when he's like he's up there punching and he's doing his final move, beating up the metal monster. He's doing the
I didn't notice.
I was like watching, I was like, that's JoJo. See that?
That is a JoJo call.
But I loved how he just heard rumors that Tiger Zero was waiting there, and it was like, gee, it looks pissed off. None of you can tell. First off,
it's just
she is covered in metal. She stands there having no emotion because she's covered in metal. You can't tell. You're just scared because you're pussies. Mm-hmm. But that was, and then Sunraku was just absolutely terrified. So that was fantastic to see.
That was fantastic.
Everything. It's so funny to watch this happen because, Sunraku, no idea what's going on whatsoever. It's just like, this is a big time player, scared of her and all that stuff. And she's just a moron the entire time. And the split of what's going on between the two is it's really good story.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
It's a tale as old as time in the anime, but I love it.
Fantastic dramatic irony going on right now. It's like we know so much and they know so little. I do like how strong she is.
Oh, yeah, she's nuts.
She just cuts that one thing in half, immediately. I can't remember her name. I wish I could. It's Nair.
It's Ray.
Reishi.
Yeah, Reishi.
It's Ray, but he calls her Reishi.
Yes.
But that whole sequence was hilarious.
Yeah, I remember when he said that too. I was like, that sounds familiar.
Yeah, I couldn't remember her name.
Neither did I.
Yeah.
All right.
I just remember I don't remember his name.
Oh yeah, no.
His name's not Sunraku.
No, absolutely not. His name.
She even said it in this episode, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I forgot he has an actual name."
Yeah, we're not Japanese. It's fine.
Yeah, I just totally forgot about that.
I have no idea. It's Sunraku. It's cooler. Pencil Gun. I like when SLF Zoo, is that what their name is? SLF Zoo pops up. I think I'm skipping around the episode a lot. This like happens towards the end.
Well, honestly, I was about to say, I'll let you continue, but there's really not much happens in this episode.
No, it's
kind of just like
Tiger Zero is cool.
Tiger Zero and Sunraku just like hanging out computing, and it's like enjoyable and fun to watch. It was just like there's not much you can.
But she gets pissed when she finds out that it's a girl that he's going to go meet, and he's like, well, it's this girl, and it's two players from another game that I know. It's like, is one of them a girl? It's like, relax, honey.
Friends?
Yeah, exactly.
Not even like, and then she's like standing there with like her blade. She's like covered in flames. First of all, I can't wait till that happens.
Oh, that's gonna be spectacular.
Yeah. However, SLF Zoo shows up after Tiger Zero gets them lost.
Which is absolutely lost.
Pull a Zoro there.
No idea where she was supposed to be going. And Sunraku was like, this is clearly and obviously we're lost. You screwed this up. But he's like, I can't say that to her. She's so much stronger than me.
Yeah, no. But
so,
as you were saying, SLF Zoo showed up.
Pops up, acting like they they really made out a solid deal with Pencil Gun there. And I remember because I forgot about it because it happens in this episode that Pencil Gun like in that clandestine meeting meets up with SLF Zoo, and it's so dramatic looking and all this stuff. And then Pencil Gun gave them absolutely nothing. And I just love Sunraku the entire time, just like, I'm gonna kill Pencil Gun. Yeah. How dare she? Yeah. And then they give the the basic information, and it's just like, well, maybe I won't kill her. Because that's not even close. Like,
I know.
It's like that's I don't think that's the win con for that.
Also, they think they're really strong.
Yes. Against Tiger Zero, really?
Well, against Tiger Zero, and like I don't know how hard Lycagon
is,
yeah, how strong it will be, but I'm just like, it can't just be being strong.
Yeah,
because it's a unique monster, so there's definitely something else more to it. And even I remember he mentioned there was something more to it that he didn't.
There are moves that Lycagon does that he has no idea what it is.
So I'm like,
the move that took his legs off, and like when he first encountered it. He doesn't know how that happened. And everything, he perfect countered everything else.
Yeah, these dumb furries.
They're beasts too. I desperately hope Lycagon just rips them to shreds instantly. Wild that they know the summoning, like the
that
summon
was cool.
That one threw me off.
I wonder what it is.
Me too. Yeah. Me too. I don't know. I was like, I hope it's something. I don't know. I hope they're wrong somehow or it gets changed. Like, I hope they lose, and I hope it gets changed. Because, like, I don't know. I like Lycagon being, like, the big mystery baddie for a little bit longer.
Yeah.
You know, as opposed to them just Sunraku already having. I was kind of hoping Sunraku wouldn't have his meetup. Like, obviously, it's probably gonna be great next episode, and I'll be wrong. But I'm gonna voice my concerns now. It's just like I was kind of hoping that he wouldn't run into the wolf for a long time.
I was hoping that, honestly, like I know it's like not the strongest of the unique monsters, but I was really hoping actually like secretly it was.
Yeah.
And it was gonna be like the final boss pretty much. And that would have been so cool.
That'd been really fun.
But at the same time, it's technically not. And I feel like, well, maybe that's what this is. Well, he is going to another unique monster. Maybe it's like the end of the Lycangon arc or something like that.
Maybe.
And maybe unique monsters will be the arcs. No, because, I guess. We already talked about this.
I think the monsters will be all each season will be a different monster.
Yeah, no, this one's definitely going. This one's because
I think this one's going for the Kraken.
The Kraken is this one, yeah.
Yeah, so I think Lycangon's gonna body all of them.
Well, I wonder if Sunraku and Tiger Zero even fight. That's what I'm wondering.
That's a good question.
I wonder if I think they might just bounce.
They might. You think? I don't think he's gonna bounce. I think he'll fight the monster. Maybe. Unless SLF Zoo decides to engage, and it's like, oh, if we all die, then you can deal with it, and like,
I mean, if they all fought it together, it'd be pretty good.
Yeah. Let's just rip them to shreds.
Well, I mean, Tiger Zero and Sunraku.
Oh, they all. If Sunraku gets in there, I think they're gonna have a really good chance because Sunraku already like. Tiger Zero is really
you gotta
strong,
remember though.
But Sunraku knows this.
The Weathermon, they had to keep bringing themselves back to life.
That's true, yes. But Weathermon's one of the strongest, though.
Is he one of the strongest?
He's supposed to be one of the final bosses.
Oh, really?
They said that he was supposed to be. No one expected to kill him.
They still had to bring themselves back to life. It was a lot. It was a lot. So I'm assuming you might have to do it at least once.
It is a bigger party though, so
that is the only thing I'm thinking. Yeah. It's really big. Yeah, but this is me. This.
I know. If Lycangon goes down in this, I don't think it's gonna. I think it would be very, very weird for the story.
It would be weird for the story. And also, they're a bunch of furries.
They're furries. Yeah, they're very strong furries. But like, Pencilgon couldn't handle this herself, and Pencilgon only got suicide bombed by the main SLF girl.
Yeah. So, that's true,
if Pencilgon couldn't handle Tormund by herself, then I don't think the SLF Zoo can handle the wolf.
And I doubt they're all as strong as Amelia.
Yeah,
that's her name.
Amelia. Amelia. That's her. Amelia.
Yeah, like an animal. But yeah.
Jeez. They can't all be. She's got to be like she's the leader, so she's got to be the strongest.
How hyped were you? Like for next episode, were you like, was there no mini this week?
No, there wasn't because it was all because they packed it with Lycangon at the end there.
Keep getting rid of the minis, man.
I know. I want my theaters back. Come on.
But I'm so
that
excited.
Was fantastic though. Yeah, I was not expecting it. So caught me off guard. So I'm pumped for this. I'm so pumped for Sunday comes out. I'm pumped for that.
And then we're on to Dragonball Daima.
Yeah,
I love this show.
It's so
I really, really love this show.
It's a good vibe.
It's a good time. Fun time. First of all, I just love. I don't know what it is, but like young kid Vegeta just looks more pissed off than adult
all
Vegeta.
The time. Yeah. Like his tantrums now make it look. They look more. It makes more sense now. It's the same idea with Goku's voice. Goku's voice fits right now, and Vegeta's anger fits right now. His tiny body.
Mm-hmm. I do like the start of the episode. So it's Goku, Glorio, Pansy, and Supreme Kai, and they're like flying through the air. God, anime's funny. If you said those 4 names to anybody, you'd be like, "What the hell?
What's going on?"
But they're like, those like ships that the Demon Lord sent at them, and like shooting them, and then Goku flies out and beats them all up or whatever. All I'm thinking the entire time, like, they're so lucky that this is not regular Goku.
Yeah,
you could just destroy those ships in like a millisecond.
I had that same thought. I'm just like, you would all be dead. Goku would these stupid guards that are guarding the Dragon Balls gone. No, gone. No
that
problem.
one was cool though. In this
that one
episode.
was awesome. The 1-star ball one. He was sick.
I was actually glad Majin Ku was like a total loser.
Oh, and me too.
Right? Didn't you like that?
Me too. I didn't want. Majin Buu was
Majin. Yeah.
Majin Buu was one of the strong. It was the strongest Dragon Ball villain, and it was awesome. So I didn't want them just remaking him out of it took a while for Majin Buu to become Majin Buu, like the way his final form. So I just didn't want him to be like, eh.
It was funny when he goes he's like, Koo! I was like, at first I was like, oh, this thing's gonna be. First of all, I was like, he's gonna be so strong. However, that I literally was like, remember the name of these warriors, like Tanamani or something.
Yeah,
they're Dragon Ball protectors. That one's cool.
That one's sick. Yeah. That one's really awesome.
Yeah.
I think we got a glimpse of...
Definitely seems really strong.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He was, well, relative to the demon world. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I'm just fighting the kid version of these people.
I did enjoy, like, this sort of, when he started just doing the classic anime thing where I'm just like, I'm just going to speedy run behind you to show you that I'm faster than you every time.
That you really can't do anything.
Can't do anything about, Ever since One Punch Man season 2, when Genos is trying to do that supersonic ninja guy, and he like calls out, I was like, why does he keep going behind me? Is this bitch think he's faster than me? I see it. I can't like not see that in anime now. It's like that guy's calling you a bitch right there.
I mean,
that's
honestly,
what he's doing.
Well, honestly, because he wasn't even hitting him. He was just
spooking him.
Yeah.
I did enjoy how Majin Ku was just like, and I'm done.
Yeah.
I tried. Yeah. Have a good one. Bye, buddy.
I can't remember what he says. He's like, I can cook or something and dance or something for you.
Yeah, something like that. And she's and like, I like how like the scientist lady is like, she's more like, what the heck is going on?
Yeah,
more than anything. Like, not mad or anything. It's just like, this is just ridiculous. Mm-hmm. Okay. What a waste of time.
And then the best part of this entire episode, we're going to jump around all over but the best part in this entire friggin' episode by a mile is, I can't remember, is Piccolo or Bulma or something. Someone says a Supreme Kai, which I can't remember his actual name, to like, well, what happened in your backstory? He's like, I'm sure you guys want to hear about it. Are you sure you guys want to hear about it? Goku's like, nah, we don't need to hear about that.
I know. Goku just tried to like skip the cutscene as hard as possible.
Goku just straight up like, nah, we don't need that, dude.
Yeah, it was like, I would die laughing. And I was like, for a second there, I thought we weren't going to get it. It's like, Goku, you bastard, no, I want to hear this. And Bulma came and saved the day, but
I mean, like, Supreme Kai wasn't going to listen to it. He was going to get his backstory. It was really interesting.
It was very interesting.
How, like, Namek and like the Kai. I mean, one of these. Once again, I don't know if any of this is actual true.
No, I think the true timeline is the Dragon Ball Super one.
Oh yeah, and then they also mentioned in this one, they mentioned the
Supreme Kai, the old one.
The little kids who.
Oh, that's what I mean. The Xenos.
Yeah, they mentioned those. Yeah.
Did they mention those? They mentioned there's only one in this universe, I think.
Yeah, they mentioned the one that like created all the other universes.
Yes,
and then all the Supreme Kai went to go run those universes.
They all, and like all the demon, like it's almost like life didn't start from the demon realm. Like when the kid made the new universe, when the old man made the new universes, humans and other kind of things popped up there. But any pointy ears came from the demon realm. Where they all ran there, and it made a bunch of universes. I like how they just have like, there's just this one thing that makes universes. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Cool. It must be the strongest thing in this entire universe.
And everyone's just like, okay, anyways.
Oh, neat and awesome, cool. It was very cool, and how like all the Supreme Kais went there to govern the universes and stuff. It was very fascinating backstory for a timeline that doesn't really matter. But yeah,
I like how they're growing from trees and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. Yeah, all the trees are gone now.
Yep.
Sad.
I did like also in this episode how I can't remember what Goku called Glorio. He called him like Lero or something like that. That's a joke. That's one of those jokes. I'm like,
every time.
Keep it going. It's hilarious.
Love a Goku.
But when the Kraken showed up for them, it like almost ate Pansy and like Goku. I was so glad it didn't, because I was like, I really don't want an arc of being inside the Kraken.
Yep, me too.
We don't need episodes of
that. We don't need anything like that. I'm okay. I'm really okay. The thing can jump though. When Goku hops into their little ship there and tells them like, go higher.
Oh, I do love when he gets to the ship with Vegeta and everything. He's like, go higher. And Vegeta's like, what are you, scared of a fish? And then it pops up, and it honestly, this is like I would totally get this poster. It's like Vegeta and Goku looking outside the window, and they're both like, like kid version. I would totally get it as a poster.
That'd be a solid poster. Yeah. Another fantastic scene was the whatever bootleg Mr. Popo that they have with them right now, just absolutely like, oh, you got nice skin. You want to be my wife or girlfriend or something like that? And he's like, no, we're married. And they just shit on Vegeta the entire time.
Yeah, well, she's like, because she's just like, no, we have to become adults. And that guy's name I can't remember. He's like, oh, so you like boobs? Vegeta's like, but.
I mean, fair.
Can't blame it, Vegeta.
Well, I do love how Bulma is just like, I like being so young. You're a child, and I'm so young.
Bulma's so conceited.
Oh, 100%. Fantastic character, though. I'm really happy that everyone's in the demon realm there. Very pumped for next episode, though, because the old Namek is walking up to them.
Yeah.
Which, do you feel, were they called Namekians when we were younger in the original series? I feel like calling them Nameks is a new thing.
I don't remember.
Okay. I don't remember either. I thought they were called Namekians for the longest time.
Maybe in the dub they do?
Maybe. Okay, yeah.
Maybe in the dub they do?
They call them all Nameks here, and I'm just like, okay, interesting.
Yeah. Maybe in the dub they do.
I don't know.
Because maybe it's just like, maybe that what it translates to.
Maybe, yeah. Namekian.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Because like, it's a Namek.
To them, maybe it's like it is different different words.
Yeah.
Like in a sense, like that they're using like different pronunciation of the same word. Like, like goose and goose.
Yeah. Okay. That makes sense.
Not goose and goose. That's goose and geese. Like deer and deer.
Yeah.
Like
that makes sense.
And sheep and sheep.
That makes sense.
But I was gonna say I am excited for also episode 2 because it looks like Vegeta fights the second.
Yeah, it has a trident.
Which means it's just going to get stronger after it beats Vegeta.
Exactly, yes. And then Goku go fight it.
Yeah.
Because Vegeta's no way. Vegeta is so weak. Compared to Goku.
Which is he was the strongest.
Yeah. But no, it's been a fantastic episode.
I love this show.
The show's great.
It's really
fun.
It's
every week. It's like, this is just a fun time.
Such a nice, easy show to watch.
Yeah, it really is. And it's Kid Goku, so we go when he's absolutely bodying those ships. I was just like, you guys, why even bother? I did like how the Demon King was like, all right, that's enough. Pull all the guards back to the first demon world before they get here.
I did like that. Yeah, because they're like, oh, look how strong he is. I'm like, oh my god, you're all so lucky.
Yep, you're so lucky. This was a dull Goku.
This would have been over.
Yeah, he would have already been at the palace, gotten all the Dragon Balls, and kicked your butt.
Yeah, I know.
Like 10 times over.
It all would have been over already.
You had to kidify him, though.
That's great.
But yeah.
Thank you, Normal Nerd Nation, for listening and maybe even watching another podcast episode. Make sure you follow us on Twitter, Reddit, YouTube, and Instagram. Davis is always posting hilarious memes on there.
Also, like and subscribe while you're at it, and leave a rating if you have some time. It helps people find the show.